Welcome back to another powerful and emotional story from the world of professional wrestling, where dreams, rivalries, and respect create moments that live forever in the hearts of fans. Today's story is about a man who never stopped believing in himself, no matter how many obstacles stood in his way, Mustafa Ali. Once called the Heart of 205 Live, Mustafa Ali has always been more than just a performer. He's been a symbol of hope, resilience, and representation. From his humble beginnings to performing under the bright lights of WWE and now carving his own legacy beyond it, Ali has remained true to his passion, the love for wrestling. And now, as his journey moves toward a new chapter, he's revealed the one dream match he wants before he retires, against a former WWE champion who inspired and challenged him to become better every single day. A journey built on grit and heart. Mustafa Ali's story is one of perseverance. Born as Adil Alam, he grew up in Chicago with a deep love for professional wrestling. But unlike many others, his road to success was not paved with opportunity, it was built on struggle, sacrifice, and unbreakable willpower. In his early days, Ali worked as a police officer while wrestling in small independent promotions, performing in front of a handful of people who believed in his talent. His life was about balance, serving his community by day and chasing his dream by night. Those long nights, bruised bodies, and unpaid matches weren't just experiences, they were lessons that shaped the man he would become. When WWE finally signed him, he brought something rare: authenticity. He wasn't playing a character, he was Mustafa Ali, a man with a message, a fighter for equality, and a storyteller who wanted to make a difference through every match he fought. The rise of a visionary. Ali made his name in WWE's cruiserweight division and quickly became a standout performer on 205 Live. His speed, storytelling, and passion made him a fan favorite. Whether he was facing Buddy Murphy, Cedric Alexander, or Drew Gulak, Mustafa Ali brought a sense of realism and heart to every bout. Fans connected with him not just because of his moves, but because of his message. He represented hope, especially for those who felt overlooked or underestimated. His slogan, "Be the Light," wasn't just a catchphrase, it was a way of life. Ali once said, "When they tell you that you don't belong, prove them wrong, not with hate, but with excellence." Those words defined his character, his purpose, and his journey. Climbing the SmackDown ladder. When Mustafa Ali was called up to SmackDown, he made an immediate impact. In his first few weeks, he pinned Daniel Bryan, then the WWE Champion, and earned praise from the WWE Universe. Many fans believed he was on the path to greatness, possibly even a main event future. However, destiny had other plans. Ali suffered an injury before the Elimination Chamber 2019, which forced him to miss the pay-per-view. His spot was filled by Kofi Kingston, whose story unexpectedly became one of WWE's most emotional underdog journeys, leading to Kofi Mania at WrestleMania 35. While Kofi's success was historic, many fans couldn't help but think that could have been Mustafa Ali's moment. But true to his character, Ali didn't show bitterness. Instead, he showed grace. He congratulated Kofi and used his setback as fuel to continue proving himself. The search for redemption. In the following years, Ali's career took many turns. He was placed in storylines that didn't always reflect his talent, including the controversial Retribution faction. Yet even when creative direction seemed lost, Ali never gave up. He continued to shine with his microphone skills and in-ring performances. His promos were real, talking about frustration, identity, and the feeling of being overlooked, sentiments that many wrestlers and fans related to deeply. It wasn't just a gimmick. It was real emotion. Ali's passion became his trademark. Whether fans agreed or not with his booking, everyone respected his heart. He always gave 100%, no matter the stage. The dream match desire. Now, as Mustafa Ali reflects on his career and legacy, he has shared one dream that still burns within him: to wrestle a former WWE champion before he retires. In recent interviews, Ali spoke about the kind of opponent he desires: someone who embodies excellence, passion, and respect for the craft. Among the names he mentioned, one stood out: Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson. Ali called Bryan one of his biggest inspirations, a man who broke barriers, defied expectations, and proved that heart is stronger than size or fame. "I've always wanted that one-on-one match with Bryan Danielson," Ali shared in an interview. "He's one of the greatest wrestlers to ever live. I've learned so much just watching him, his pacing, his intensity, his message. Before I retire, "That's one match I want more than anything." The two have crossed paths before, but never had that definitive, story-driven, emotional showdown that fans dream of. Ali's desire isn't just to compete, it's to tell a story that fans will remember forever. Why Bryan Danielson? Both men share a similar philosophy. Wrestling isn't just about physical strength, it's about the emotion behind it. It's about connection. Bryan Danielson's journey, much like Ali's, was built on resilience. He was once told he would never make it to WWE because of his size. Yet he became one of the most beloved superstars of all time. Ali sees himself in that reflection, a fighter who had to prove his worth, one match at a time. Their potential match would be more than just an athletic contest, it would be a clash of principles, heart, and legacy. Fans across the world would watch not just two wrestlers, but two storytellers painting a masterpiece inside the ring. The final chapter of a fighter. As Mustafa Ali's career enters its twilight, he's not chasing fame or championships, he's chasing fulfillment. He's chasing that one match that defines who he is. Ali has already inspired countless people around the world, especially those from underrepresented communities. He's shown that being different isn't a weakness, it's a gift. From 205 Live to SmackDown, from heartbreaks to standing ovations, his story has always been one of courage. And now, as retirement looms closer, Ali wants to go out doing what he loves, wrestling someone who pushed him to be the best version of himself. That's the essence of Mustafa Ali, a man who fights not for glory, but for purpose. Life beyond WWE. After parting ways with WWE, Mustafa Ali has been performing on the independent circuit, giving his fans around the world another chance to see him shine. Free from creative restrictions, Ali has been able to express himself more than ever, blending storytelling with real emotion. He's performed in countries across the globe, connecting with fans who admire his courage, humility, and honesty. Ali also continues to inspire outside the ring, through motivational speaking, charity work, and his powerful words on social media. He uses his platform not to complain, but to uplift. For Ali, wrestling isn't just a profession, it's a mission. And that's what makes him so special. Fan reactions and emotional support. Since Ali's statement about wanting to face Bryan Danielson before retiring, fans have been flooding social media with excitement and emotion. Many call it a dream match that must happen. Posts with hashtags like #Ali vs Danielson, #Dream Match, and #Mustafa Ali have been trending across wrestling forums. Fans see this potential match as more than just a bout, it's a representation of two underdogs who rose against all odds. Even some wrestlers have voiced support, acknowledging that such a match would be a clinic in storytelling and technical excellence. The respect between Ali and Bryan is mutual, both admire each other's journeys, and if fate allows, this could be one of the most emotionally charged matches in modern wrestling. What the future holds. As of now, Mustafa Ali continues to perform, evolve, and inspire. Retirement isn't around the corner yet, but he's preparing for the next chapter, both as a performer and as a person. Whether it happens in AEW, NJPW, or an independent promotion, fans believe that Ali vs. Bryan Danielson is a story worth telling. Because some matches aren't about titles, they're about heart. Mustafa Ali has given everything to this business, and before he hangs up his boots, he simply wants one more opportunity, to step into the ring with someone who embodies what wrestling truly means. If that match happens, it will not just be a contest, it will be poetry in motion. A story of two warriors. Two dreamers, two hearts beating for the love of wrestling. Final words. Mustafa Ali's career reminds us that success isn't defined by the belts you hold, it's defined by the hearts you touch. He's a symbol of representation, hard work, and unwavering belief. And as he chases his dream match with a former WWE champion like Bryan Danielson, fans around the world are cheering for him to get that one perfect ending, not because he needs it, but because he deserves it. Ali once said, "I don't want to be remembered for being the first, I want to be remembered for being the light." And indeed, he is the light. Wherever his journey takes him next, Mustafa Ali's legacy will continue to inspire dreamers, fighters, and believers across the world.